check out this awesome Christmas cow print. This nail art is so easy to do, guys. You're gonna absolutely love this tutorial. Welcome back to Sadler Up Nails, day 1 of 12 days of Christmas nails. Let's go. So first we're gonna start off with a peel off base coat, but before that we're gonna push back our cuticles. I push back my cuticles on a daily basis, therefore this is pretty easy for me to do with the metal cuticle pusher. If yours are a lot tougher, you might want to soak your fingers in some water first, or maybe even use some lotion, and then use like a wooden orange wood stick, or maybe a spoon or your other hand. So now we're going to put down the peel off base coat. I'm going to be using a peel off since we are doing 12 days of Christmas nails. I'm going to want to be able to remove these pretty easily. So that is why we are going to be using a peel off base. We don't really want this to last that long. And of course, we're starting off with the only white polish I have, Pure Ice Superstar. I absolutely hate painting my nails white, but I mean, most nail art calls for it, so what can you do? This polish reminds me of painting my fingers with whiteout in elementary school. Who else did that? Like this video if you used to paint your nails with whiteout in elementary school, or even high school. I probably did it in high school too, let's be real here. And you know what? While you're liking the video, you might as well also subscribe to my channel because you're not going to want to miss the next 11 days. Yeah, we got 11 left, right? This is 1. Yeah. Here we go. What is this? Coat 2? Coat 2. We are going to do 3 coats because this white polish just was absolutely not cooperating with me. It would not level out, and it was just being really annoying, you know, like every single white polish out there, pretty much. If you know a white polish that is actually like, you know, superior, please comment which one, because I would absolutely love to try it out. We're coming in for our 3rd coat because this took 3 in order to get a full coverage. I'm sure you've noticed that I clean my fingers off in between each coat. I do this for mainly one reason. I'm very impatient with waiting for the layers to dry, and I find when I start cleaning in between, it wastes time and allows the polish to dry. That's honestly, or else I would do it all at the end because, like, right, what's the point? And here is how I clean the nail. I use this little tiny brush. I really like this one because of how small it is. You can get really tight between the polish and the cuticle, and you can get that really nice curved line. I bought these, I'm pretty sure I bought these online, but just go to your local craft store. They do sell these, and I'm all into supporting local these days. So go out to your local craft store and have a look at their paintbrushes, and just get one that has synthetic bristles, and you'll be good to go. They'll definitely have it. It's just an angled, just ask them for an angled detailing paintbrush, and they'll direct you where to go. I've seen a lot of people advise to use an angled makeup brush. I actually don't prefer those because I find them to be a little bit too thick and they hold too much acetone. So I actually suggest using a paintbrush. So now we're going to do a layer of a fast dry top coat. I like Seche Vite. I find it gives me a nice good base to paint over. Applying a base coat just gives you a nice foundation if you're going to be doing some hand painting or really any nail art. So there's a little tip for you. Always put down a top coat before you do your art. Now we're going to use Essie's After Sex and China Glazes. What is this? Holly? Oh, Jolly Holly. I thought this was funny because I was like, well, I guess you would feel Jolly Holly after sex, right? Using a detail brush, we're just going to paint in the cow print design. I started with the red, so do the outline first and then just start, coloring in the lines. I hope you guys learned how to color in the lines. And even if you get out of the line a little bit, you can just make your line a little bit bigger. There's so much room for error when you do art like this because it doesn't involve any fine details, any straight lines. You don't have to make your line thin. You can do it as thick as you want because you're going to be painting it in. So this is absolutely easy. This is an easy level. Before starting a design like this though, you're definitely going to want to test out the opaqueness of your polish because something like this you're not going to want to do multiple coats on. It does get tedious, especially if you're doing all your fingers. I would suggest doing only a couple of accent nails. If you are going to do accent nails though, I would suggest doing the 2 middle fingers because the effect of the cow print really looks good with at least 2 or more fingers together. I actually prefer the whole hand with the print done. Try to be random with your spots. Don't make 2 fingers the same. I mean, I don't know any identical twin cows. I don't know any cows personally, but I've never seen 2 cows that are the same. So just try to make sure that each nail looks different than the one beside it. And then that's going to give you more of a natural cow look, I guess, if that's what we're going for. The natural Christmas cow. The natty cow. Our cow is natty. We ain't doing no roids. Okay, so we're almost done with the red here. We're just gonna finish up the thumb. And there we go, red is finished. And now we're coming in with the green, Jolly Holly. Yes, Holly Jolly, no, Jolly Holly. After sex, we're Jolly Holly. Yes, if you're Holly, if your name's Holly. My name's Becky. After sex, I'm Jolly Becky. I'm going to speed it up here because the green part is pretty much, well, it is the exact same as the red part, only with green. We're just going to go in where there's blank, bare areas, and we're going to fill those in. And then if you feel like you need to add more red later, you can do that. I mean, I ain't making the rules here. Do whatever the hell you want on your nails. I don't care. You can pretty much do cow print with any color. You can pretty much do any animal print with any color. So if you want to change things up a bit, I mean, let's get crazy. Let's do Christmas leopard nails. Let's do Christmas zebra nails. Let's do Christmas giraffe nails. I'll show you guys how to do all the animal print nails. So there we go. Print is done. I added a little white here because I wanted some more space between those 2 spots. And then always before you add the top coat, check your edges. This is a pet peeve of mine. You're going to want it to look like the thumb here. Well, that's how I'm going to want it to look. So I'm going to come in with a detail brush one last time. And I'm just going to fix up the edges of my nails. And then we are going to come in with the last step, which is our top coat. And I'm going to use some C&D VINYLUX. And I'm going to paint it on. Let me know if you think this is turning the white a little yellowish. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but I feel like in person, it kind of put a little yellowish tinge onto my white, which I'm not loving, but I am still loving the finish and the shine. So I don't know, one for the other, I don't know. So there we go. The thumb is my favorite. And that is our Christmas cow print all done. I hope you guys liked this. Please like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Bye until tomorrow.